The second morning at work. The alarm didn't get to prove itself. I was awake before the room turned gray. New shirt hanging from the closet door, still holding the fold from yesterday. Coffee burnt in a paper cup, my badge face down by the kitchen sink. I wrote my name until it looked like someone they might remember if I didn't blink. The train was full of practice shoes, people leaning like they knew the rails. I kept my ticket in my palm like a small permission not to fail. Second morning, same clean fear, plastic card against my chest. I'm learning how to disappear and still be counted with the rest. Second morning, don't look back, tie the knot and check the time. Everybody starts as an act till the act learns how to sign. The elevator mirror made me taller, then cut me down at floor 13. A woman smiled without her eyes, like she had once been new like me. My chair remembered someone else. The drawer had crumbs I didn't earn. I typed my password wrong 3 times and felt the whole room turn. They said, "You'll get used to it," like weather and fluorescent light. I nodded with my lunch untouched, saving my hunger for the ride. Second morning, same clean fear, plastic card against my chest. I'm learning how to disappear and still be counted with the rest. Second morning, don't look back, tie the knot and check the time. Everybody starts as an act till the act learns how to sign. In the restroom, I washed my hands longer than the dirt required. Watch the water take the tremor, not the thing that made it tired. There's a receipt inside my pocket for a sandwich I couldn't taste. There's a life I used to carry, getting smaller in the waist. At 5:01, nobody clapped. The day just loosened from its hook. I found my shadow in the lobby glass, already learning how I looked. Outside the city, didn't notice one more name inside its teeth. I walked home with my badge still on, like it had borrowed me to breathe. Second morning, same clean fear, plastic card against my chest. I'm learning how to disappear and still be counted with the rest. Second morning, one more try, fold the shirt and set the bread. Some beginnings don't arrive, they clock in quietly instead. The alarm is set for 6 again. My shoes are waiting by the door. I am not brave yet, but I know what the badge is for. The second morning at work.
I returned the tux before noon, with rice caught in the cuff. The woman at the counter said, "Congratulations, like enough." Your shoes were sleeping by the door, one heel turned on its side. White petals in the hallway dust, still trying to look alive. The rented chairs had all gone back, the ribbons left their tape. We counted names on paper sleeves and tried to stay awake. The morning after the wedding, no violins, no golden room, Just cake wrapped up in silver foil and dishes waiting by the sink. The morning after the wedding, the flowers leaned into the light. Some promises arrive in music, some learn the sound of knives. Your mother called at 10:30 to ask if we had eaten. I said yes and watched a heel mark dry beside the heater. The dress was hanging from the frame, too white for where we live. A pin fell out and hit the floor like something we could forgive. We opened cards with careful thumbs, kept every crooked name. Money folded into money still didn't feel the same. The morning after the wedding, no violins, no golden room, just cake wrapped up in silver foil and dishes waiting by the sink. The morning after the wedding, the flowers leaned into the light. Some promises arrive in music, some learn the sound of knives. I found a button in my pocket from a shirt I didn't own, a hotel soap beside the kettle, a cousin's number in your phone. We didn't say forever once, not in the way they sing. You asked me where the trash bags were, I almost kissed the string. By evening all the rented shine had left us with the floor. 2 cups, 1 pan, a folded list of things to pay next month. You laughed because the freezer door would never close just right. The cake kept leaning to the left, like it had danced all night. The morning after the wedding, no violins, no golden room, just cake wrapped up in silver foil and dishes waiting by the sink. The morning after the wedding, we learned the smaller tune. A vow is not the part with flowers, it's making room for spoons. The flowers browned along the glass, the dress went back in blue. I washed the knife and left it drying beside the life we moved into.
One balloon escaped at midnight and kept its crown till noon. Silver string above the ceiling fan, like a thought I couldn't move. Pink wax on the windowsill, confetti in the hall. Someone drew a face on a napkin and left it by the wall. I found a candle in the carpet, bent like a question mark. The room was trying to be normal, with glitter in its heart. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, still high when the rest had gone. Joy has terrible manners, it never leaves on time. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, laughing without making sound. I used to think a wish was a doorway, now I know you carry it down. My brother texted, you alive, with 3 balloons and a knife. Not the sharp kind, just The joke kind, the one he uses on life. There's a plastic fork in the planter, a ribbon stuck to my sock. I turned 30-something in the kitchen while the fridge learned how to hum. The candle smoke was gone by morning, but the tape mark stayed behind. Some proof is loud for a second, some proof takes its time. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, still high when the rest had gone. Joy has terrible manners, it never leaves on time. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, laughing without making sound. I used to think a wish was a doorway, now I know you carry it down. No one tells you getting older is less a staircase than a room you keep walking in with bags of yourself and acting surprised by what you knew. I saved the smallest paper hat for no important reason. Maybe love is just the mess that doesn't ask to be forgiven. By evening, one had lost its height and bumped along the chair like it had finally read the room and wanted to be fair. I didn't throw the others out, I let them haunt the blue. Some happiness is cheap as tape and still gets stuck on you. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, still high when the rest had gone. Joy has terrible manners, it never leaves on time. Birthday balloons on the ceiling, soft as a Helden cheer. I used to count the candles first, now I count who stayed here. The room got quiet by itself, the glitter wouldn't sweep. I left one ribbon on the table for the year I meant to keep.
I came back for my jacket in the karaoke room at noon. Daylight on the vinyl sofa made the whole thing look accused. Room 7 had no mercy, with the party lights asleep. A tambourine without its silver was resting by the screen. The songbook opened to the page where someone circled my way twice. Last night we borrowed bigger voices and paid for them in ice. Karaoke room at noon, all the anthems lose their height. The mirror ball looks honest when it isn't fed by night. Karaoke room at noon, where the brave come back as fools. I sang like I was leaving, then returned to follow rules. To follow rules. My boss had called me family with a lemon in his hand, and then asked me for the numbers before I'd learned to stand. There was a fried squid stain on the menu near my name. Somebody drew a crown on me and spelled it almost sane. The machine was black and waiting like a mouth that knew too much. I pressed the wrong red button just to prove I had a touch. Karaoke room at noon, all the anthems lose their height. The mirror ball looks honest when it isn't fed by night. Karaoke room at noon, where the brave come back as fools. I sang like I was leaving, then returned to follow rules. Follow rules. Maybe courage is a rental with
with a cracked plastic mic. Maybe everyone is famous for 3 minutes in bad light. I found my laugh under the table next to a broken pick. It didn't sound like winning, but it still knew the trick.
Outside, trucks were unloading beer for people not yet sorry. The noon sun hit the stairwell like a very plain jury. I wore my jacket to the office with a stain shaped like a bird. Nobody said a single thing, which somehow made it work. Karaoke room at noon, all the anthems lose their height. The mirror ball looks honest when it isn't fed by night. Karaoke room at noon, where the brave come back as fools. I sang like I was leaving, then returned to follow rules. By 5, I answered emails with my collar turned inside. Some songs don't make you freer, they just show you where you hide.
The picture frame was facing the wall, not broken, just ashamed. 2 toothbrushes in separate cups stood guard over our names. The house had learned a new kind of quiet, thin enough to hear a coat slide off the back of a chair in the other room somewhere. I stepped around the living room like the floor had kept a score. Anger is a room you rent, then forget you signed for. The morning after the fight, nobody wins the air. We spoke so hard last evening, even silence needed repair. The morning after the fight, I didn't want to be right. I wanted you to turn around and still know me in the light. One towel on the bathroom rail was folded like a flag. The other one was on the floor, still heavy from your bath. The plant leaned toward the window like it wanted out of us. I touched the soil with 2 dry fingers and called that taking care. We both became attorneys for children we used to be, building cases out of scratches that were never about the war. The morning after the fight, nobody wins the air. We spoke so hard last evening, even silence needed repair. The morning after the fight, I didn't want to be right. I wanted you to turn around and still know me in the light. I found your note beneath the book, not sorry, not unkind. Just 3 things from the market and 1 thing underlined. Eggs, oranges, laundry soap, ordinary as a prayer. Love does not always come back singing. Sometimes it lists what's there. By noon, the room stayed narrow without asking us to smile. The chair returned to facing forward after staring at the wall a while. You passed me in the hallway with your hair still wet and pinned. I left the keys beside the note and let the long nude in. The morning after the fight, nobody wins the air.
turn around and still know me in the light. The picture stayed against the wall. One more hour, maybe two. Some doors are never slammed again. They learn a softer way through.
I went back for my mouth guard in the stadium after the loss. The gate was open just enough for shame to get across. A crushed plastic bottle kept circling the line like even trash gets dizzy when the whole town changes sides. The board was black by morning, but the damage stayed lit. Some nights leave the building and keep breathing where you sit. Stadium after the loss. No banner, no mercy, no sound. Only my name in a locker, looking too small, written down. Stadium after the loss, where the brave get stripped for parts. You learn what pride is made of when it has nowhere to march. Mud had dried on my left sock in the shape of someone's hand. Coach left a marker uncapped on the edge of the game plan. My phone lit on the bench, unknown number, no name, asking if I'd sell the jersey before they washed off the stain. I hated every mirror for not picking up beside the body. Wants a reason, but the bruise just takes its time. Stadium after the loss. No banner, no mercy, no sound. Only my name in a locker, looking too small, written down. Stadium after the loss, where the brave get stripped for parts. You learn what pride is made of when it has nowhere to march. They tell you losing teaches like pain arrives with class, but losing mostly empties you and leaves the cheap things last. The gum stuck under the bench, the towel no one claimed away. Your hands keep closing after there's nothing left to save. By noon the field was ordinary, paint peeling in the heat. A groundsman dragged the hose line through our little history. I wanted to hate him for it, but the water didn't care. Who lost? Who got carried? Who stood crying on the stairs? Stadium after the loss. No banner, no mercy, no sound. Only my name in a locker, looking too small, written as quiet as a closed fist. I look for my name so long, the names began to look back. Tag 47, still stuck to my wrist. A paper band half torn from sleeping with my hand clenched. The room did not collapse, the sky kept its appointment. A bus side at the corner, like it had heard worse news. My name was not a door today, just there between two other names. I folded up the paper small and put it where my mouth had been. My name was not a door today, but I still had lights to burn. Some dreams don't die in thunder, they get dressed and go to work. I wiped the red from my mouth with the back of my thumb, put the earrings in a paper pouch, mark maybe later some. The mirror in the studio hall gave nothing back for free. I bowed to no one in particular and called that dignity. The static in my throat would not clear, would not break. I swallowed what was left of me and called it being awake. My name was not a door today, just there between two other names. I folded up the paper small and put it where my mouth had been. My name was not a door today, but I still had lights to burn. Some dreams don't die in thunder, they get dressed and go to work. Nobody tells you no with the kindness of a villain. It comes clean alphabetical and leaves you to keep living. I hated every lucky name and hated that I did, then held the elevator open for the girl who made the list. She said thank you like a feather, like nothing had been done, and somehow that small mercy weighed more than what I'd won. At dusk I found a sequin caught inside my sleeve, one cheap star from yesterday refusing to leave. I didn't make a vow, I didn't make a scene, I just held it to the window till it flashed once back at me. My name was not a door today, just there between two other names. I folded up the paper small and put it where my mouth had been. My name was not a door today, but I still had lights to burn. Some dreams don't die in thunder, they get dressed and go to work. Tag 47 came loose from my skin. I threw away the paper band and left the sequin in.
The calendar forgot me first, one clean square with nothing due. No meeting link, no little bell, no one waiting in a room. I made coffee out of habit, then left it on the stove, like a tiny unpaid witness to a place I used to go.
morning had no manager, no password left to try. Some freedoms don't feel open, they just don't tell you why. The morning after the layoff, my hand still knew the route. I reached for doors that knew my weight and found myself locked out. The morning after the layoff, I was angry, then I laughed. A job can borrow your whole body and still return you have. The cardboard box by the hallway kept its mouth open wide. A stack of crisp new business cards with titles I no longer owned. There was a pen from the office still warm inside my coat. I clicked it once, then once again, like it might give me a vote. They said the word transition like a bridge without a floor. I thanked a face inside a window for closing one more door. The morning after the layoff, my hand still knew the route. I reached for doors that knew my weight and found myself locked out. The morning after the layoff, I was angry, then I laughed. A job can borrow your whole body and still return you have. Nobody takes your future wearing a villain's face. They send a file named Final and ask you to make space. I wanted thunder, wanted sirens, wanted someone dressed in black. But the world was making toast downstairs and never called me back. At noon I took the elevator just to feel it choose a floor. A child was counting buttons like the building still had more. Outside a man sold newspapers from a kiosk by the curb. He held the stack against the light like honest work was a verb. The morning after the layoff, my hand still knew the route. I reached for doors that knew my weight and found myself locked out. The morning after the layoff, I was angry, then I laughed. A job can borrow your whole body and still return you have. By evening, I changed the sheets for no symbolic reason. Some lives don't start again, they just stop asking permission.
Ticket booth was wearing dust like powder on its face. February had the kind of cold that doesn't need a place. A painted horse with chipped gold teeth kept smiling through the fence. I touched the rail and felt the rust. Answer for the children. No one came to be delighted, no one paid to disappear. The funhouse glass forgot its tricks, with no one laughing near. Amusement park in February, all the colors learning gray. The rides don't die when people leave, they just forget the way. Amusement park in February. the very empty air. 3 prize bears hung in plastic with their bright arms open wide, like winners waiting for a hand that changed its mind outside. I used to think deserted things were begging to be saved, but some places keep their dignity by simply staying strange. Amusement park in February, all the colors learning gray. The rides don't die when people leave, they just forget the way. Amusement park in February, where the gates don't beg or blame. Some joy is built for summer and still survives the rain. Maybe happiness is machinery, painted red and paid by hour. Maybe wonder needs a season, maybe rust is just another flower. The world keeps selling miracles, then shuts the gates at 5. I stood with my palms in my pockets, glad anything survives. By noon, the empty coaster took the track without a crowd. No mouths flew open at the first drop, no hands forgot the ground. The iron knew the turning, the wheels remembered flame. Not every quiet thing is broken, not every waiting thing is tame. Amusement park in February, all the colors learning gray. The rides don't die when people leave, they just forget the way. Amusement park in February, where the gates don't beg or blame. Some joy is built for summer and still survives the rain. The painted horse kept smiling with the whole park out of tune. I left before it opened and believed it would open soon.
The beach arcade in November kept one machine awake. A blue screen blinked in the corner like it still had coins to take. Salt had dried on the glass door, leaving crust where summer stood. The ocean kept its distance, like it knew the neighborhood. No kids, no summer yelling, no flip-flops on the floor. Just a claw machine rehearsing how to want a little more. November in the beach arcade, the neon kept its nerve. I put a quarter in the dark just to hear
turn. November in the beach arcade, all the prizes acting brave. Some lights keep on blinking for people they couldn't save. A dolphin keychain turned in circles above the prize shelf dust, next to sunglasses no one bought and rings already losing luster. The racing game had 2 red seats, one cracked, one facing west. I sat down in the broken one and let it call me guest. I used to think the summer left because it had somewhere to go. Now I think it hides in machines that never learn to know. November in the beach arcade, the neon kept its nerve. I put a quarter in the dark just to hear it turn. November in the beach arcade, all the prizes acting brave. Some lights keep on blinking for people they couldn't save. The high score still said angel. From a year nobody claimed. Whoever she was, she left her name where losing looked like fame. Maybe memory is not a movie, maybe it's cheaper than that. A token warm inside your palm and no way to get it back. Outside gulls picked at nothing near the boarded waffle stand. The tide erased its own handwriting and started over again. I almost called someone I used to know, then laughed and let it pass. The game said insert coin to continue. I clicked my tongue and turned my back. November in the beach arcade, the neon kept its nerve. I put a quarter in the dark just to hear it turn. November in the beach arcade, all the prizes acting brave. Some lights keep on blinking for people they couldn't save. The blue screen kept on breathing behind the salt-stained glass. I left with nothing plastic and one sound I couldn't pass.
The tree came down in pieces on the second Sunday cold. Green needles on the stairway carpet, like a secret getting old. A red glass bird lost one wing, but kept its painted eye. I wrapped it in faded tissue paper and didn't ask it why. The storage box said holiday in someone else's hand. Funny how the future always needs a rubber tree in January. No choir, no holy snow. Some hopes don't know the season's over. They just don't wanna go. Maybe faith is just decoration until the month turns plain. Maybe joy is what we practice when the bills come back again. By the curb, 3 trees were waiting, bare against the wall, like old actors out of costume, still remembering the call. I carried the box to the closet with the careful, useless things. One cracked bell, 2 silver hooks, and a ribbon without wings. The room didn't look less happy, just more honest in the light. I swept the needles into one hand and let them prick me right. Christmas tree in January, standing smaller by the door. All that shine we borrowed, asking what we borrowed for. Christmas tree in January, no choir, no holy snow. Some hopes don't know the season's over. They just don't wanna go. A single hook rolls in the drawer, too small to call a sign. Not everything we put away agrees to stay behind.
The mountain looked undressed in June, all brown grass, cable stone. A row of lift seats hung above, like questions left alone. The rental shop had taped its hours behind a sun-warped sign. Someone had drawn a snowflake there and crossed it out with vines. No boots, no breath, no white parade, no falling into light. Just insects ticking in the weeds beneath a machine built for height. Some ski lift hanging still above a hill that forgot its name. Some things are made for a season and spend the rest refusing shame. Summer ski lift, empty line, green below and sky too wide. Waiting is not always weakness. Sometimes it's how steel stays alive. The slope directory faded by the window, showed a blue run down the ridge. Now flowers climb the warning posts like they had business with the edge. One loose strap on a rented pole kept turning in the heat. I thought of all the hands it held and all the falls it didn't keep. I used to fear the quiet months when nothing proved its worth, but the mountain kept its shoulders and let the grass rehearse.
refusing shame. Summer ski lift, empty line, green below and sky too wide. Waiting is not always weakness, sometimes it's how steel stays alive. Nobody claps for the in-between, no postcards for repair. No one frames the off months or the dustless open air. But every high thing has to learn to be useless for a while. Even joy needs time off from being sold as a smile. By late afternoon, the shadows rode the slope without a sound. Each chair pulled a little darkness over the patient ground. I didn't need the mountain to promise winter back. I only needed one blue cable, not to apologize for slack. Summer ski lift hanging still above a hill that forgot its name. Some things are made for a season, then spend the rest refusing shame. Summer ski lift, empty line, green below and sky too wide. Waiting is not always weakness, sometimes it's how steel stays alive. The last chair moved a finger when the hot wind crossed the line. I left before the cold returned and trusted borrowed time.
The sign left a cleaner square on the front glass after it came down, like the window had been wearing a ring, and finally took it off. Inside the shelf stood open with a little metal mouth. I followed the faded outline where prices used to shout. The rubber mat behind the counter curled up at one edge. 20 years of standing there had taught it how to beg. The shop after closing forever didn't look sad, only bare, like a face without its glasses, like a sentence losing air. The shop after closing forever, no last sale, no grand goodbye. Some endings don't go wearing black, they come counting what won't sell by July. A box of price guns on the floor, all out of numbers now. One roll of yellow stickers, still wanting to mark something down. The wall behind the old sign was brighter than the rest. I laugh because even leaving knows how to make a mess. I used to call it mine until mine meant staying late, until my back knew every corner better than my own name. The shop after closing forever didn't look sad, only bare, like a face without its glasses, like a sentence losing it. The shop after closing forever. No last sale, no grand goodbye. Some endings don't come wearing black. They come counting what won't sell by July. No one teaches you the mercy of a place that lets you quit. The shelf was not disappointed, the scale did not call me weak. I stood among the empty labels with my palms smelling of rusted iron, and understood a life can close without proving it was wasted. A sun stripe crossed the floorboards where the freezer used to stand. I left a heavy thing unplugged, like a debt I could not hand back. Outside 2 regulars passed by and slowed but didn't knock. One nodded once toward the window, then disappeared into his coat. The shop after closing forever didn't look sad, only bare, like a face without its glasses, like a sentence losing air. The shop after closing forever. No last sale, no grand goodbye. Some endings don't come wearing black. They come counting what won't sell by July. I pulled the shutter halfway down and let the afternoon look in. Some work does not leave with nothing. It leaves by leaving you your skin.
The apartment after moving out kept the shape of almost us. Small anchor holes in the bedroom wall where the heavy frame gave up. The floor made every footstep large with nothing left to hold. A room can sound expensive when it gives back all your cold. I found a screw beneath the radiator, too small to blame the past. Some things wait until you leave to prove that they could last. Apartment after moving out, all echo, no reply. The life we made stood quietly and let us pass it by. Apartment after moving out, no ending, just more space. Sometimes leaving is not running, it's giving walls their face. Deep dense stayed in the carpet where the heavy sofa used to push. A darker line along the corner held what the vacuum never touched. The window had no curtains now, just sky without a frame. I almost missed the ugly view because it knew my name. The neighbors' voices sounded closer through the newly naked floor. I learned a home is not a place, it's what a place is blamed for. Apartment after moving out, all echo, no reply. The life we made stood quietly and let us pass it by. Apartment after moving out, no ending, just more space. Sometimes leaving is not running, it's giving walls their face. Nobody warns you how a room can look relieved and bare, like it has carried all your weather and finally found some air. I wanted one great sign of meaning, one bruise shaped like a star, but the truth was just a dust line under where the bed legs are. By afternoon the landlord came
a clipboard and patient eyes. He checked the windows, counted marks, and didn't count the lives. I watched him miss the corner where we used to stack our fears. Some damage is too private to be charged for by the year. Apartment after moving out, all echo, no reply. The life we made stood quietly and let us pass it by. Apartment after moving out, no ending, just more space. Sometimes leaving is not running, it's giving walls their face. I closed the door without a speech. The empty room stayed wide. Some places don't come with you, they teach you how to untie.
The house after the funeral still had too many cups. Lemon slices in a glass bowl, turning bitter from being touched. The rented chairs were gone by noon, leaving pale rows along the wall. Every room looked almost normal, that was the cruelest part of all. A casserole cooled on the stovetop, with nobody left to praise. Grief is not a thunderstorm, it's soup that keeps for days. The house after the funeral didn't know who to be. It kept the mourning on the curtains, kept your slippers by the TV. The house after the funeral held its breath and carried on. Some love does not become a memory, it becomes where things are wrong. Two gray hairs still caught. The bathroom light did its job and made the tiles too bright. Someone folded every blanket until the corners matched, as if order were a language death might answer back. I opened every cabinet for something practical to do. Found rubber bands and spare bulbs, all prepared to outlive you. The house after the funeral didn't know who to be. It kept the mourning on the curtains, kept your slippers by the TV. The house after the funeral held its breath and carried on. Some love does not become a memory, it becomes where things are wrong. No angel came through the ceiling, no music split the air. The refrigerator started humming like it had not been told to care. And I hated it for a second, then I needed it to run, because the living needs small engines after the holy things are done. The house after the funeral didn't know who to be. It kept the mourning on the curtains, kept your slippers by the TV. The house after the funeral held its breath and carried on. Some love does not become a memory, it becomes where things are wrong. By evening, someone washed a knife and put it back in line. The first thing grief gives back to you is not peace, it's time.
sure she means to, then looks around relieved. I thought the end would end me with a verdict and a line, but the city kept its errors and made no room for mine. Tomorrow still comes, not merciful, not mean. It doesn't lift the wreckage, it grows weeds in between. Tomorrow still comes, with no trumpet, no cure. It doesn't make you whole again. It says this one is yours. On the corner, the florist shook water from the stems. That little rain was private, it didn't ask for hymns. A delivery man cursed it softly at a tower made of bread, and somehow that was kinder than the consoling things they said. The world was not forgiving, it was busy, which was close. It opened every small place that grief had tried to close. Tomorrow still comes, not merciful, not mean. It doesn't lift the wreckage, it grows weeds in between. Tomorrow still comes, with no trumpet, no cure. It doesn't make you whole again. It says this one is yours. I don't want the grand answer, I don't trust the clean design. Give me cracked green traffic and one stranger being kind. Nobody starts over from a shining empty page. We drag the last room with us and still cross the street anyway. Tomorrow still comes, not merciful, not mean. It doesn't lift the wreckage, it grows weeds in between. Tomorrow still comes, with no trumpet, no cure. It doesn't make you whole again. It says this one is yours.